Welcome to the Calvin Dean Show, guys. Wow, it's a new year, 2025. I'm excited. Why? Because this is going to be my draft show. Now, it's a little bit different. I'm not going to predict who's going to go number one, and we all know, right? Now, Tennessee Titans, today is April 22nd. The Tennessee Titans have announced not going to trade their number one draft choice, which will be Cam Ward. Come on. I mean, it's like it's so silly to even listen to any of the people are predicting, oh, it's going to be Cam Ward. It's going to be everyone knows it's going to be Cam Ward. They need a quarterback. They have actually been searching for teams that want Will Levis. Who to figure? I don't know. I have a great idea. This show is all about great ideas, okay? Now think about this one. The Niners call Cleveland, right? Call Cleveland and say, hey, we want to trade down to 2, right? And then call the New York Football Giants as well, right? What does the Giants need? What do Cleveland need? Well, Cleveland needs a quarterback. Trade Purdy for the number 2 pick. The number 3 pick is the Giants. Trade down to number 3, give them Christian McCaffrey. Boom. Next. Ready? You already have the quarterback that you really wanted in the first place. You just got him. He's on the cheap. I mean, come on. Why not play it around? Shakur Sanders, right? I think Shakur is much better. I think he's better than Cam Ward. That's just my opinion. Now, check this out. So they have this huge trade between the Niners, right? Sending Purdy to Cleveland. The Niners sending McCaffrey to the New York Football Giants, right? Boom, boom, 2 picks. Now, what would you pick? What would you out there pick? That's what I would love to know. Write it down in your comments, in the show comments. I want you guys to pick, what would you pick? Seriously, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I really want to know, because think about it. They need another edge rusher, right? Bosa has been, he's good, but they need another edge rusher, right? So maybe an edge rusher, but no. I would take Shakur Sanders, and I would take the running back from Boise, Gentry. That would be just amazing. Getting Gentry on a rookie deal, right? And same as Shakur. So you're not going to have to pay these guys for the next 4 years. I mean, come on. They get rid of the contract for McCaffrey, and they don't have to pay any money to Purdy. So they save a bunch of money, and then they go out and they get another edge rusher. They just shore up the line, maybe an offensive lineman. I mean, seriously, guys, they still have another pick. They just picked, the offensive lineman in this first round. So virtually, they could have 3 picks in the first round. 3 picks. Why not? I mean, they are rebuilding. So why not just rebuild and save some money and go young? George Kittle is holding out. Purdy is at practice today, right? Is the off-season workouts. All the teams are doing it right now, and Purdy is there. But guess what? George isn't. And that's another thing. They could get a tight end for their 3rd pick. So virtually, if they did this, that would be 3 first-round picks. I mean, either that or a lineman, because I mean, how long is the offensive line? They're old. I'm telling you something. When I was driving to the studio today, I was thinking about stuff, and this is kind of cool what I was going on. But I was thinking about Russell Wilson. Let's just say, okay, the regular draft it's going to go to Cam Ward gets the first pick. Second is Cleveland. They're going to take Travis Hunter. Boom, and then the third pick is the Giants. Now they already have Thibodeau, so why are they going to get another edge rusher? I don't understand that pick. I I don't understand. Russell Wilson is on a cheap contract for a year. Winston and DeVito. I mean, think about those three guys in their quarterback room right now. They, I don't think Winston or DeVito, if they take Shakur, I don't think either one of them will be in camp start of season. I just don't think that's going to happen. And Russell. I mean, everyone's bags on Russell, and and the thing is about Russell Wilson. I saw him at Wisconsin, right? And he would just run out of the pocket, make amazing plays. And I told everyone, I said, he's going to be an NFL superstar, and I bet you he even wins a Super Bowl. And what happens? He did win a Super Bowl. He has that talent, but you have to understand something. Russell, he's getting slow, blah, blah, blah. He's probably got the same 40 speed as before. He might even be better. I don't know. But the thing of it is, what you have to realize is that the guys now, when he came out, to the guys now are faster. I mean, you got linemen going 4.5. I mean, defensive ends going 4.4, 4.5. Guys, you guys get 270 pounders going 4.5. Come on. I mean, how can you run away from that? That wasn't their athletes back when Wilson came into the league. All the athletes, they weren't that fast. The league has gotten better. The echelon of talent now is just amazing. Look at Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is one of them. Cleveland, they're talking about trading up the first round. Why would you want to trade up? Get rid of that trade. Travis Hunter's once in a lifetime player. I mean, he plays both defense and offense. And Cleveland Browns already said that they would play him on both sides. The kid's that talented. And a lot of these naysayers, he can't do it. He's being really narcissistic and yah. I mean, all the NFL analysts are all saying, and all the NFL players are like all saying, yeah. Come on, man. Really? No, I'm sorry. Travis Hunter he's a once in a lifetime player. And if Cleveland Browns, they should pick Travis Hunter, boom. And I think Shakur Sanders should go to the Giants. And the reason why I think he should go is because the Giants, like I said, have Russell Wilson. He's on his last year of maybe playing football. I mean, he needs to fit into that situation. Maybe trade him to San Francisco. He would work great in San Francisco, and have Purdy come to the Giants. I don't know. There's always that what if. What could you do? I think there will be a trade on either the Cleveland Browns or the New York Football Giants. I think there's going to be a trade. I really do. I think someone's going to try to, the kid from Penn State. I mean, the edge rusher. He's all world. I mean, he's like instant. That just makes your defense even better. But the Giants have Thibodeau. So what are you going to have? Two edge rushers and an aged Russell Wilson? I mean, isn't it win now? Aren't you guys into a win now situation? I don't know about the New York Football Giants. They're just not making the right decisions. I mean, I can understand Russell Wilson's great, fine. Winston, okay. I mean, the kid is just like a superstar. at one moment, and then a goat in another moment. He's always throwing those interceptions. But man, I love Winston. I love him. And Danny DeVito, come on. DeVito, come on. I mean, come on, guys, really, DeVito. Anyway, so I mean, that's what this show is all about. I'm looking into the draft, and the Raiders have the 6th pick, which is a very interesting pick because I think Gentry from Boise State. I mean, I think this kid is. I think he's like the next Saquon Barkley, the next. You can't really say you can't really say Henry because Henry's this massive man of 250 pounds, and Gentry's like 212, 208, and he's a 5'8". But the kid, he reminds me of like a Marshall Faulk. He does, and a little bit like that, small, really, really good. And I think whoever picks him up, I think Raiders. I mean, it's the typical thing if you think about it. Think about it. You have who's the coach now? Pete Carroll, right? And what does Pete Carroll love to do? Run the ball. That was it. He run the ball. Now what does he have? He has Geno Smith as his quarterback from Seattle. Boom. What do they want to do? They want to run the ball. Now, they could do some trades and get a wide receiver. I think the next step would probably be a wideout. But, the thing is that what you have to understand is that this Gentry is a once in a lifetime. You could just give him the ball. They were literally in college. You would have all 11 players come up to the line. I mean, he was dealing with that kind of stuff. I mean, they were just filling the box, every team. And he'd always make a great run, and he was always, the guy's that good. And I think Gentry, Travis Hunter, Cam Ward, and Shakur Sanders, I think those guys are the it factor. This show is all about, what ifs. What if we had a trade? Would it be fun? What kind of trade would you guys want? Write it down in the comments. What kind of trade would you like to see on your team? Do it. It'll be fun. I recently lost my dog, Gracie. She was with me for 18 years and 11 months. Almost made it to 19 years. She just passed away this past Sunday night. Actually, she just passed away this last Saturday night. I think it was like just past 12 midnight. And I just wanted to say that she was my love. She was like a child to me. She was my child. I've never had children in my life. She was my child, and I just wanted to send a heartfelt message to my dog, who passed away, Gracie. I love you, sweetheart. And that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening to my show. Bye-bye. Cheers to Gracie. Oh, that's good whiskey.
Yeah, 1 2 1 2.
Hey yo, AC.
1 2 1 2. Mic check. Hey, can y'all hear me out there? Ukraine on the set, bang. Against all odds. Against all odds. Against all